Hey guys, oh, welcome back. So 1.11 is finally here in Infinity Nikki, and along with it is the super styling contest Unleash Your Style. So to unlock the Unleash Your Style contest, you're going to want to go ahead and start and finish the Stylist Assemble quest. So once you finish the Stylist Assemble quest, you're going to be prompted to join one of the three groups. So as you see here, we have Wild Hearts, Gilded Past, and Pepper Gem. So Wild Hearts is a more natural and free-spirited group. The Gilded Past is a retro and glamorous group. And then the Pepper Gem is unconventional and likes to stand out from the crowd. So go ahead and choose. I'm going to choose Gilded Past. So it's going to prompt you to confirm before joining. Just keep in mind that when you do choose, you cannot switch groups afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and press join. And when you join, you're going to notice that you get this really cute cloak. So each group has their own variation of the cloak. Now moving into the game board. So this is where the game board is located. And you can move around the game board by using Whimstones. So if you see at the bottom here, we have three types of Whimstones. We have the basic Whimstone that will roll as a normal dice from 1 to 6. Then we have Carefree, where you can choose how many spaces you want to move. So if you choose 4, you're going to move 4 spaces. And then we also have Twirl. So Twirl will change the direction of your character. So if you twirl, it will go the opposite direction. And then we have the pieces on the game board. So our starting point is going to be this star here. This is where all stylists are going to start at the beginning of each phase. If you do happen to land on this piece again, you will be rewarded with inspiration points. And then we have our task spaces. So this is the space with the exclamation mark on it. So your task spaces are going to be where you complete a task to gain inspiration points. You can find your tasks in your inspiration journal. So if you go to your inspiration journal and then go to the third tab, this is where all of your tasks are going to be to complete. So you see here, I have completed one. I will get 800 inspiration points. So you can go ahead and claim that. And then you can do your tasks later. It does have a timer on it, so you do have to get it done within the time frame listed. On the board, you will notice that there are these little books placed around the board. When you land on the circle that is next to the book, it will unlock what is called a side-by-side adventure. So as you see, we have unlocked the side-by-side adventure, Courage for Tomorrow. So where you can see your side-by-side adventures are in your inspiration journal. So if you go to your inspiration journal here at the top, and it's the first tab with the book, this is where all of your side-by-side adventures are. And when completing side-by-side adventures, you get rewards such as diamonds, growth materials, and inspiration points. Then we have the chance circles. So these ones are going to be your question mark circles. And when you land on them, you have a chance for a random event to occur. So such as a Quizmaster quiz, where you will have to answer a question within 15 seconds. And then we have our trial spaces. So the trial spaces look like a door with kind of like a diamond in the middle of them. So you can find the trial space down here at the bottom of the map, and then you can also find one at the top of the map as well. And then when you land on them, it's going to bring you to a trial. So if you go to your inspiration journal and then head on over to into the trial grounds, you can see that I have unlocked 2 already. So each one is going to be a different type of trial to go through. So on the screen, I'm just showing a sneak peek of what one of the trials looks like. Basically, when you reach the trial space, you'll earn inspiration points. If you fail the trial, the points will be stored and accumulated, and you can claim them all at once after you pass. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different trials that you can go through. You will also see gifties appear on the board as well. If you land on the space with the giftie on it, you can collect the giftie. You can also see the gifties as well in the inspiration journal in the last tab to see if you have collected them. And then we have the area spaces. So the area spaces are going to be where you're trying to take over. So when you click on them, you can see which of the groups is taking over that area space. So right here it's Gilded Pass. So it looks like most of them are that currently, but it can change. So this is how you're going to see it. And then when you land on the piece as well, you are going to be able to infuse it with your inspiration. So as you see here, I landed on one of the area spaces, and then I can give inspiration points to my team. So my team is Gilded Past, and because they are in first place, their inspiration points are infused by 10%. So I'm going to go ahead and give them all my inspiration points. I'm just going to go and infuse it. And as you see, it has gone up just a little bit. And then I can leave and then roll again if we have more dice. And then we have the corrupted monster. So as you see here, there is a corrupted monster on my game board. So what you're going to do is, if you have dice to roll, you're going to roll and go past it. So as you go past it, the health of the corrupted monster will go down, and then the team that gives the final blow to the monster will get an influence generation boost. So if we see here in the contest briefing, which you can find at the top right hand side of your board game, you can go in there and you can actually see the details of what has been happening on the game board. So we see here, Stylist Zombie Lady of Gilded Past has completely purified corrupted monster Cage Green. Their group gains an influence generation boost of 20 minutes for 12 hours. So that's because she got the final blow of the corrupted monster. And then you can also see in the bottom left hand side of the map as well, if you click here, because there is a purification reward. So purify one corrupted monster during this phase to earn the following rewards. So because I had helped purify the corrupted monster with my team, I can now claim these rewards. So there's a bunch of growth materials and then also inspiration points. I'm going to go ahead and claim that. Please note that there is a time limit. So you do have 5 days, it says here, 5 days and 17 hours to claim the purification rewards. So then we have our group info. When you click on it, you'll see a crest of your group. Mine is Gilded Past, as well as the current influence, the generation rate, and it gives you bonus reward information, like currently stationed plus 125 minutes, completely purified a corrupted monster plus 40 minutes, and then fully stationed a specific area plus 55 minutes. And then these here are the different regions. So we have the Wishing Woods, we have Stoneville, there's the Abandoned District, the Breezy Meadow, and Flora-Wish. So you can see the different regions and who has currently taken over. So currently the Gilded Pass has been taking over each one of the regions. And then we have your profile. So your profile is going to show you if you have any effects or buffs in your inspiration points. Currently, I don't have any, but I do have some inspiration points here. And then we have contest briefing again. So contest briefing gives you a lot of great information. So we have information on each of the phases. It shows you the phase time. So from October 27th to November the 3rd, it tells you the rankings, the group influence. So right now the first group is Gilded Pass, the group influence is this here, and then the influence per minute, so it's 250 per minute. And then as I mentioned earlier, we have the information of what has been going on in the first phase. So we had the corrupted monster, then it says another stylist of the Gilded Pass has completely purified monster Boldy earlier. Then we have the cage greed again. So it just gives you some information on when those corrupted monsters have come up. And then we have your inspiration points contribute. So as you contribute inspiration points, you are going to get rewards. So as you see here, there are diamonds and growth materials, the same thing. And then here we also have a chest that you're going to be able to collect, and then more diamonds, growth rewards, and then another chest there. And then being in the group and having your group total influence go up also gives you rewards. So as you see here, I have 3 that I can go ahead and collect, and it just gives you diamonds and growth materials. And then the last one looks like it is some sort of just a separate reward that you can obtain. And for the phases, the first 3 phases are going to be your normal competition, whereas the 4th phase here, it's called a sprint phase. So during the sprint phase, the period for calculating area ownership will be shortened to 30 minutes. The spawn time for corrupted monsters will also change, and they will appear once every 3 hours between 7 and 2200. And then the last one is the settlement phase. So at the end of phases 1 to 4, everything will be calculated, the rankings, and there'll be email rewards that will be sent to stylists of the winning group. So how the settlement phase works is that once this phase begins, the first chapter of Stylist Assemble of the exclusive quest Unleash Your Style Super Styling Contest will no longer be available. Stylists who did not join a group before phases 1 to 4 will also be unable to join any group after this phase. If you have not completed the first chapter, you cannot continue with the subsequent chapter. Every ending is a new beginning. The exclusive quest will conclude on November 25th of 2025. Starting from this phase, the Unleash Your Style gameplay map will be closed and all areas will be reset, and no further exploration of other regions will be possible. So be sure to complete any tasks, trials, or events before Unleash Your Style settlement phase begins. And then we have our achievement goals up here. So this is where all your rewards are going to be. Super exciting. So we have personal achievements. So personal achievement progress, as you see here, as you play the game, you will be getting lots and lots of rewards. And then as you unlock them, as you see, I have put some whispering droplets into my progress meter, and then I get even more rewards, which is this outfit here. And now I have 3 pieces out of 9 for the Past Farewell outfit, plus 120 diamonds. And then we have group achievements. So as your group continues and progresses on, you get achievements for their success. So we're going to go ahead and collect that. And we have a bunch of growth materials. And last but not least, we have our group victory rewards. So by claiming the ultimate victory and Unleash Your Style Super Styling Contest, stylists of the winning group will receive rewards including a custom title, the Wishborn Cup, commemorative trophy, diamonds, and growth materials. The second and third place group stylists will also receive rewards including a custom title, diamonds, and growth materials. Well guys, that is it for today's video. I hope that it helped you guide your way through victory, and good luck to all of our stylists.